Sam McEwen here, coming to you live from beautiful sunny Tampa, Florida. It's going to be another gorgeous day here in Florida. We're going to head over to Dunedin Seafood Festival because, man, seafood down here is awesome. So I want to talk to you about the top 3 excuses people use to avoid chasing their dreams, and then 5 action steps you can take towards ownership of your dream. We talked yesterday about owning your dream and the excuses and things like that. And I'll be honest with you, I'm taking a lot of my teaching and a lot of the stuff, my personal twist on John Maxwell's Put Your Dream to the Test. I know that shows up backwards, but seriously, get this book. If you're having a hard time, excuse me, figuring out what your dream is, where you want to go in life, what you want to do, and grab this book and start getting on track. There's even in this book, there's a companion guide in it to it includes to filling out your dream map. So anyway, I mean, you have to take action at some point in time. Get the book, read the book. Okay. So here's the thing. People will come to you and say, I have this dream, but, but is a qualifier. So whenever anybody is talking to you and they say, you know, I really like what you did, but they don't like what you did, but is a qualifier. Ignore everything that came before the but. And there's a joke there, but I'm not going to tell it. But the fact of the matter is that I have a dream, but means you don't have a dream. You haven't owned it. You don't own it. You do not own that dream. So you have to, you know, most people, what happens at that point in time, they wish and they wait. Okay, have this dream to be multimillionaire, have this mansion that some guru showed, I have this dream to own a Lamborghini. Anybody that has a dream to own a Lamborghini? I don't know, it's probably midlife crisis. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, it's a wish and wait. You don't want to wish and wait. You want to own your dream. You know, here's that number 1 top excuse that most people use for their dreams. Dreams don't come true for ordinary people. Yeah, right. Okay. They come true for you and I. You know, am I there yet with all the dreams and goals and plans that I have? Absolutely not. You know, we had a major setback last year. We invested 6 figures in a business, and government came in and shut the business down. Lost 6 figures. Okay, more. But that doesn't stop the dream. Okay, yes, it took a sidetrack, and yes, we did switch gears, but you have to. It happens. Okay, life happens. There are things that are out of my control, and I have to continue forward, moving forward every day, and so do you. Okay, so no more wishing and waiting. We have to identify your dreams and move forward, and then put a goal plan and a vision plan and a purpose plan behind that. Some people say, well, my dream's not big enough, and you know, why should I pursue it, and this, that, and the other. I have this friend whose dream was just to be a great dad. Okay? Well, in talking to him, a bunch of us were sitting around, and we were in a meeting, and we're talking, and when he started to describe his idea of what a great dad was, and how important to him it was for his little children to be able to grow up and look back and say, man, my dad was great. It brought most of the folks in the group to tears. Okay? Some people say, well, it's just a little dream. Oh man, think of his kids and the influence he had on them, because he wanted to be a great dad. If I keep looking this way because the silly dog's trying to steal something, he's a little thief in a Hoover. So, but seriously, there's no dream too small. There's no dream too big. It all depends on whether you're going to make it happen or whether you're going to make excuses. Okay? Now is not the right time to pursue my dream. Oh my goodness gracious. If not now, when? Okay? I mean, that's just the way it is. You know, Rita and I moved to Florida a year and a half ago. Wow. Yeah, come a year and a half ago. It was never in our plans. Florida was too hot, too muggy, too buggy. We had never been here except for a short stint in Orlando that I did for some training, and Rita got stuck in the Miami airport at one point in time. And that was our experience with Florida, which, for me, the training, I'm a little bit older than most of the folks who were in the food industry at the time, and the training was done by some 20-something that absolutely had no clue how to run a restaurant. And I can't believe they still have those type of people in training that can read out of a book but have never actually worked with real customers and real employees. But it's just the way the industry is. 25, and those of you out there who've been around any long know what I'm talking about. But here's the thing. We never even considered Florida. That wasn't in our mindset. We knew God was calling us away. We knew that at some point in time we'd be going. Situations and things in the church kind of forced that issue. But you know what? God had to be in it, because we would have never made the decision. We were looking at other alternatives. We were looking up and down the East Coast. We traveled the whole East Coast wanting to find a place. I was applying for jobs. Not one response. Not one response. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I never get a response when I send out what sounds like a really good job opportunity and stuff like that. So, but God has provided these last 18 months or so, even though the work I'm doing is this. I'm doing marketing, some internet marketing. I'm doing some coaching and things like that. And I'm making a fortune? No. Okay? No. But I'm helping people. And I see, I had the light bulb came on for somebody the other day about their finances. And I'm telling you what, it's the greatest feeling in the world. Okay? So some of that stuff I do at no charge. And you'll hear more about that later. But I'm pursuing and chasing my dream of bringing value and help to others, to those who need what I have to offer. Why aren't you doing that? Okay? So it's always the right time. Here's a quote I want to read to you by Pearl Buck. The young do not know enough to be prudent, and therefore they attempt the impossible and achieve it generation after generation. So think about that. Sometimes the older we get, we get dumbed down, and we get cynical and we get jaded, and we think that there's no possibility for us to achieve our dreams because we're a little bit older now and we think we're wiser. And that was one of the mindsets I had to get out of. So, you have to, you really have to begin to take ownership of your dream. So here are my 5 steps to taking ownership of your dream. And I'll go through these real quick. I don't want this to be long. But you have to be willing to bet on yourself, okay? And that, you have no idea what that's going to cost you right now. I almost guarantee it, you have no idea what it's going to cost you. I had no idea what it was going to cost Rita and I to chase our dream here in Florida when we started out. We had no idea we'd lose 6 figures, okay? We had no idea we'd be in the position we're in right now to be able to help people. But yet here we are. Okay, and each day is a challenge, and it's fun each day. Okay, I have people reaching out to me and talking to me, and we're consulting on all sorts of different things, and I had no idea it would ever come to this, but I was willing to bet on us. I was willing to bet on Rita and I, and the knowledge and the backgrounds and the things that we have and we can do to help others. Okay, you'll succeed if nobody else believes in you. I have friends who won't talk to me, okay, because they don't believe in what I'm doing, okay? You'll never succeed if you don't believe in yourself, okay? What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of you? Stop and think about it. That could be your biggest fear. That could be the biggest thing holding you back, is that you don't think you can do it. You're not willing to bet on yourself, bet on your background, bet on everything you are to pursue your dream. Okay, so it's just one of those, you have got to bet on yourself. Okay, number 2, lead your life instead of accepting your life. Think about that for a minute. A lot of people get up in the morning, it's like, well, what's it going to be today? Well, it's going to be what you make it. Okay. I was listening to a deal the other day, and they were talking about the difference of when folks go on stage to talk, okay, and the thought process that goes on. I'll get into that later, but one of the things always do is to be excited about today. Doesn't matter what trials and tribulations you know you're going to face, they're part of your dream, okay? Because the trials and tribulations are part of the dream. They're going to be there. Anybody that tells you differently is lying, okay? It's life. Accept it. Be excited about life. What are you going to do today? What is on your agenda today? Rita and I are going over to Dunedin to the Seafood Festival. Have no idea what it's going to be like. Have never been there. We could go over there and there'd be 2 people over there. One of the reasons we're going is we can take Tico. We can take the dog with us. And, you know, we're trying to get him socialized and everything else. So seriously, what are you going to do today? What are you going to be excited about? Love what you do what you love is number 3. I mean, what are you passionate about? What brings you joy and peace and hope and breathes life into you each and every day? Do that. I know some folks who are just, you know, they're passionate about the product that they sell. They've got, you know, essential oils and CBD oils and soap and shampoo and this fancy thing and that fancy thing. And they're really, really excited about it. Those are the folks who succeed in marketing. Okay. Those are the folks who are passionate. I mean, they don't have to go out and learn everything there is about the product. They use it. They know it works. We have products that we use. We know it works. We don't know why it works. We don't care why it works. We know that it works and we're passionate about it. We use it. Okay. So, you know, you have to ask yourself, what do I want out of life? And what should I do with my life? You're not going to succeed just by jumping into a hot industry or something like that. You have to do what you like, what you want, and what you enjoy, what you're passionate about. So, you know, seriously, find something that you love to do and do it. I love helping people. We love being able to sit down across the table on a Zoom conference, on whatever, and to see the light bulb come on when folks get it about financing, about leadership, about how to work with their children, the things that we do. We love it. I mean, the joy that it brings me when folks actually get it. You know, there comes a point in my financial coaching where the light bulb goes on and people say, oh, this works. And it's usually 3, 4, 5 months into the coaching program. And if you think that's not frustrating, try it. But when that light bulb comes on, it is the best feeling in the world. So do what you love what you do. Number 4, don't compare yourself to someone else. It doesn't work. You know, we hear it all the time. We're all unique. We're all individuals. We're this, we're that. But the fact of the matter is, it's true. You cannot compare yourself to someone else. If you get into some sort of marketing company, if you follow me in a marketing company or you're working with me or whatever, you can't look to me to compare what you do. You're different. Okay? I'm in a couple of different organizations. I do business differently. I don't chase family and friends. I don't harass people. It's just, here it is. Here's what I do. Take it or leave it. Okay? And now there's some aspect to the sales process that you have to get into and you have to follow up on all those kind of things. But you don't have to be a pig about it. Okay? Don't mimic other people's actions and think you will create your success. Won't happen. Okay? You have to do it the way you're comfortable with doing it. Take guidance, take direction. There's a difference between comparing yourself to others and being coached. You absolutely, positively have to have a mentor, a coach, a guide, a spirit guide, whatever. You have to have that coach in your life if you're going to succeed. Seriously, nobody gets to the top alone. Nobody. Okay. Number 5, and my final point, believe in your vision, believe in your dream for the future, regardless of what others think. Some of you may have a spouse that don't agree with you. They don't, okay, that doesn't make them toxic. Okay, that doesn't make them toxic. It's not an excuse to tell your mentor, your coach, oh, my husband's toxic and I want to get out of this. I want him to go away. No, that you're just being stupid. Okay, love is a choice and you need to make that choice every day. So here's the thing. You get a vision, you get a dream. There's a lot of people who aren't going to understand you. They're not going to know what you're talking about. And you say, oh, you're crazy to chase that dream. You're crazy to do this. You're crazy to do it. Hey, Mary, see you out there. Good to see you. I really wish you were here. Hope everything's going well in Illinois, and be blessed up there. Hope you and Sam are having a good day. But you have got to see your vision for the future and not take what other people try to slam you down with. They will. They will. People will never, they'll never look at your success and be happy with you for the most part. Besides, if the success is not on your terms, is it really success? If it looks good to the world, but doesn't feel good, seriously, are you successful? Everybody has the potential to live above average. I don't want an average life. Average should be a cuss word. Okay, it really should. It should just be something that is just not in our vocabulary. Okay, who wants to be average? Okay, let's face it. The average American only makes $59,000 a year. Do you want to live on that forever? The average American is living paycheck to paycheck. Do you want to do that forever? So average should not even be a word in our vocabulary. God put a dream inside of you. Grab a hold of it, take it, regardless of the cost, regardless of what you have to do. You grab a hold of that dream and you run with it, because if you don't, you'll get 10, 15, 20 years down the road, you'll look back and say, why the hell didn't I jump on that when I should have? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I take that step? Why did I just sit back and let life pass me by? You can't do that. Grab a hold of your dreams, grab a hold of a coach, get somebody to guide you and help you get to that point. So to that end, I'm offering a 30-minute complimentary consultation on either your dreams, leadership, whatever it is you want. 30-minute complimentary coaching session. All you have to do is private message me the word coaching. I'll send you some information and we'll get the conversation going from there. But it's worth the 30 minutes to you. Trust me. Private message me the word coaching and we'll get you started chasing your dreams, get you going in the right direction, and help you reach the plateaus and the successes and the mountaintop that you want to reach. And you'll take people along with you. So this has been Sam McEwen coming to you live from Tampa, Florida. Live intentionally and be blessed today.